Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our webinar today. Good afternoon, everyone. We will be start at 1 p.m. So now we are waiting for the other attendees for coming in first. Okay. We still have another 1 minute. All right. They still have some attendees is coming in. All right. It's 1 p.m. now. Okay. All right. We start now. Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Erica from Division of Program Promotion. Well, from Kampa campus. Okay. Welcome to our webinar today. It's glad to see you all here. Okay. Today's webinar is conjunction with our Utah Cyber Open Day, but today is our last day of the Cyber Open Day. If you have any questions, you are welcome to contact us. Okay. This is our Facebook page, Utah for You. Please like the page and all the information like program information, intake, open day, all information we'll be sharing at this Facebook page. And at the same time, we are now also live streaming in our Facebook page as well. So for your information, Zoom is our main platform. But if you have any questions, still welcome to comment below the video. If later we got time, we will go through your questions in Facebook lah. Okay. So and also it's our pleasure to invite Miss Grace, counselor from Utah Sungai Long campus, to conduct the webinar today. Okay, so for information, if let's say later you have any questions, you can put your question in the Q&A button below the screen, and you just put the questions in the Q&A button. Later we will go through it. Okay, without further delay, let's welcome Miss Grace for the webinar section. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Erica. Okay, hold on. Let me show my slides. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. So I'm Miss Grace here, counselor from Sungai Long Campus Counseling and Guidance Unit. So I think some of you maybe still, how are you for today? So because I cannot see any just only online to say hi to you all. How are you to your? Okay, so today's I will give some topic about the how to choose the right course. Is helping you for your self discovery before you make a right decisions to choose the right course and for the further studies for this one. So today my topic will be talking about more on share about little bit some tips how you can choose the right course for you. So because I think most of you might be dilemma or confused, just like what we show in the slide show here, there a person is like confusing is something like this. So maybe some of you is a little bit clear already, but not so sure whether your decisions is correct or not. So and so on. So I believe in many of you got the different ideas and different questions in your mind how to choose the right course. So today, these are the tips for you to how to say to get more understanding for yourself. So for the next one, I will go through. There's a 3-part here for discover for you all to talk about this. So 3 parts here we can see is like first part is knowing yourself, and then second one is research, and then third one is a decision making. So each of the part will be different. So I will be shared to you all later. details about the what you know about yourself, what is research, what is decisions making, because each of this part is very important for you, because when you not so sure, confused, or you might have some ideas, okay, this one is actually helping you to more get to set a clear goals and a clear directions for you to get to choose the right course to for your studies for the future. So not only today's talks, right, not only actually for your current next step is like choosing the course, right, course is actually today's tips also helping you for the further for the future career, because this might be help you to get yourself prepare yourself to get ready to face when you enter the working worlds. So that's why it's a very important, it's like some tips help you to get more about it, the information for yourself. So next part, definitely I will start with it, knowing yourself. Okay, actually, knowing yourself is actually we divide through four parts here. There's a what's a part here, there's is a personality, and the second one is value, and the third one is skills, and the last one is interest. So I will part by part detailedly to explain what is about the personality, value, skills, and interest for this one for your understandings. Okay, so basically, when we want to choose a course, right, or right course for yourself, what course is suitable for me? Because I believe many of you and past experience and which is I handle the new, the students after SPM or STPM or UEC or other, let's say for the L level students or and so on. There be my share common things is like, okay, they'll be confused. What course should I choose? And I'm not so sure which course is more suitable for me. So normally I'll be encouraged like doing the consultations with the students. I'll be suggest the first part you have to knowing yourself, especially for the first part is personality. Okay, why is so important for you? Okay, basically you actually this is the definitions here. Okay, let you understanding for here personality is like when you get knows yourself about yourself, okay, well known about you, is actually help you to explore. You have to explore whether this course is fit between your personality and your career or not. Okay, why I'm saying like this, I give you example for you. Okay, let's say I'm the person is like very introvert, which means that don't like to talk much. Okay, if can, I do the things is without interact with people. So if let's say this is my own personalities, okay, but I because I follow my friends or follow others' opinions without discussion, further discussions, okay, which is maybe I choose a course, let's say example, okay, let's say for the business part, let's say example related to the marketing part for this one. So it's actually not fit. I well known about it. It's actually I foresee future. This courses might be need to interact with people. It's like contradict with my personality, which is I not really like to interact with people, and it's a very difficult for me. It's like very unmatched. It's very difficult meet fit with my personality. So this is will affect your for future. Let's say when you enter the working world, you might be face some difficulties. Let's say because you have to force yourself to adapt it all this thing. So a lot of struggles and so on, the difficulties for you to face. So your satisfactions, we call job satisfactions, means that whether you got passionate to do the job or not. So this is because it's not matched. That's why job satisfactions, the level will be decreased. Then possible will come out the burnout. Burnout meaning is like you feel demotivated. You not feel like so good, not low motivations to go to the working place to work. Every day you feel like we call zombie. Okay, every day you feel like zombie, not so sure. Why am I here? why am I need to work so such of this? A lot of dissatisfactions will come out in your mindset. So you will be fine is a very affect your psychological health for this one. It might be later part is actually also help affect your a lot of negative impact for your mental health. So that's why this is important for you. You have to understanding why it's so important for your personality for this one. So far, actually the personalities, right? You want to get more explore yourself to understanding, right? In the market right now, even in some of the websites, okay, it's actually got provide some a lot of different types of personality tests. Let's say let's say for Utah students, we normally for the Utahian, they will come and look for us is like doing the LPI, Leonard Personality Inventory, and so on. Okay, they will do that one for them for themselves to explore more what is ability and personality need to improve, and for themselves they get more to understanding for their one. That's why this is personality you have to well understanding. I believe maybe some of you still in SPM or in the schools those days, or you're able to pay, okay, you can go outside for the go to certain, let's say some of the counseling centers, they provide a full list with the facility. You can go and try for it. If let's say you feel that I don't want to pay for much for the facility test, you might be can try it through the online, but you have to careful for this one because sometimes it's not very valid, okay, but it's just a reference for you. At least you can well known about this. Okay, actually not only personality tests, it's actually I will encourage you to communications with your friends and your parents and so on. While you communicate with them, interact with them, you also can well, I mean, get the opinions from them, what they know about you. So you can become a reference for yourself. Am I look very extrovert or introvert and so on for this one. That's why this is a personality very important for the first part if you want to choose the right course. So under the understanding well known about personality is very important. So for the next one, I will go through after the personalities, right? I'll be encourage you to go through for the second part is value. Okay, basically what is value? Okay, it's actually helping you. You have to before you make any decisions, okay, you have to explore and understanding what value in your career setting. Okay, what is the definition for this one? Why is so important for me to understanding value? Okay, okay, this one career normally we refer to value is actually related to the career satisfactions. Just now, what I say is like job satisfactions. Okay, career satisfactions is actually depends on. Let's say my value is I give an example. Okay, let's say example I prefer my working hours future working working hours will be more on stable and fixed. Let's say I prefer working hours start from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. So this is what you prefer for this one. Okay, and then maybe some of you might be prefer for the job security. Let's say more stable and the salary base. Okay, what you get the income. Okay, is more stable. Is like not depends on the let's say commissions and so on. You prefer is fixed. Okay, let's say you get it 3,000 per month. Okay, you every month you will be get more about stable for this 3,000 for your every month. So this is a one of the part is one of the factors for you to say you have to determine whether it's important or not, because some of the students that I communicate with them and they will say they're not so prefer this. Okay, maybe they're more on, let's say, the culture of the working, okay, environment, let's say, will be working hours will be flexible. They prefer flexible. They prefer maybe they tend to go to the working world will be more on freelancer. Okay, because they think they want to manage them their times according them by themselves. because they want to get freedom from their own work in the future part. So this is one of the reason can become another factors for you when you want to choose a course. Okay, of course, maybe some of you say for right now, maybe you're still not so sure about this. Okay, never mind. You can discuss with your parents. Okay, so normally, what are the job prefer? Which one I values prefer? Maybe your parents will be encourage you to choose a course is more on stability. I mean stable. Okay, get stable income, and then maybe the time is up to you, and so on. So this is depends. Okay, each of us have a different values, different mindset, and different kinds of it. So I will encourage you all to explore of it. I'm not so sure any one of you will be discussed before with your friends or parents, or even during the school times you discuss with your counselor and so on. So if let's say maybe some of you not yet, okay, still not yet a late part, okay, because still got the chance for you to right now to start for you to explore for it. Okay, okay, so next one, I will go through the skills. Okay, at first, I'll be encourage you. You have to identify your strengths after you understanding your personalities and the values. And the third one, I'll be encourage you to go through for the skills part. Why so important for this one? Because maybe some of you very talented. Let's say I'm very talented in drawing part. My art skills is a very good, and I would like to explore. Means that we should I want tend to become expanding these skills become my future career. So maybe some of you will be think that choose a course is related to your strengths. Let's say I prefer choosing a graphic design and so on for you. So it's okay because you have the strength. Okay, and then if let's say you still I faced before because after I discussed with the students, a lot of students here, some of them say, Miss, I'm not so sure about my strengths. Okay, there's a not a very how to say there's a not right or wrong for you. Okay, at least now you can try. I will suggest you can list down. Okay, what you have. Me, you got what are the skills, your strengths in your how to say you write in the papers. Okay, not only I have to get you understanding the strengths not only refer to the certain part of the skills. Let's say I got art skills, I got cooking skills, and so on and so on. It also included your personality. Let's say I think I'm the person's I've got my strengths. It's like let's say for me, okay, I think I'm the person's is like how to say give the uh like to listen. I got patience to listen to my friends when my friends share his or her problems with me. So normally many of them is like to sharing with me and so on. So this is can become your another strength of you. You can list down, okay? Because this one, after you list down already, right? Even though, okay, although it's like not really 100% related to the future career, at least you know for it, right? You can expand it to your future career. I mean, for your job, because nowadays, as we know, a lot of COVID-19 and a lot of situation, there is an uncertainty there. So the skills it might be helping you to improve for it. Okay, besides that some of you say until now even I already choose a course. Okay, also not so sure what are the skills that I have. Okay, let's say example refer to the soft skill part. Let's say so in order to expand your skills and your strengths, all these things I'll be encouraged when you enter university life, right? I'll be encouraged to join the curriculums. Let's say you can join some club and societies activities, or even some of the students will come and look for counselors. Okay, our unit they want to join some events. Let's say we every year we got organized 3 events. Let's say counseling and wellness week, and awareness campaign and strategy campaign, they would like to join for the event as committee members because they want to expand their their talents for it, because they want to learn from more for the soft skills so they can explore more in the future. So this is a quite good for you to, how to say, I would like to encourage you to explore more in the future and encourage you to join the activities for this one. So that's why it's a very important for you. So, and then the next one be after skills, right? Be encouraged for the discover for the next one is your interest. Okay, you have to know what is you like or dislike. Okay, understanding where is your passions. Okay, because if let's say your interest you're not really like, let's example, okay, I'm choosing the counseling and guidance units, right? Counseling to studies, sorry. Okay, counseling to studies. Okay, if let's say I'm not really like to interact with people and talk with the people, if let's say I'm choosing such course, I might be leading to the burnout for you for the future part when you enter this area. So that's why I'll be what I can say is like your motivations come out is actually leading by your passionates is like entering when you want what you want to do in your career, expand it more. That's why it's the interest is helping you. Okay, after the interest, for this one, John Holland self-direct search. Although today's we are not cover for this topic for this one, I believe some of you, before that or got time before, maybe in any on virtual in other universities or career fair, you have done this before. Self-direct search. There is a few codes there. RIASEC. So if you let's say you have the code ready, okay, this one SDS is actually function. What is the function for this SDS? Okay, it's actually helping you a starting point for you to explore your activity interest. Okay, what you interest for it. Just now what I say. What are the activity that you like or dislike? Okay, that one. And your competencies and occupation interests. So this area, area part of it is actually helping you have a starting point. Remember, okay, maybe some of you might be in understand, not really understanding, misunderstanding for this question is, maybe some of them will think that, oh, this one is 100% represent of me. So maybe some of you, yes, maybe some of you, no. What I can say is that SDS is actually first starting point for you to get more deeply starting point to explore yourself. That's why this is function of the self-directed search. Okay, so I will not cover for this one, just the introduction for the SDS function of it. So I will go further for the next one after for yourself, knowing yourself. The second part will be go through the research. Okay, there's a research here. What is a research? Okay, after you know yourself, interest, skills, and so on, your value, and so on, so on. Okay, the next part you have to take next step. There is a differentiate to two. We divide the two. One is information search, and the second one is information interview. So, what is information search? What is information interview for this one? So I will go through for deeply let you all understand for this one. Okay, so many of you, I got meet students before that sharing with me. Actually, I realized some of the students there are lack of information regarding a certain course. For example, a students come and look for me. Okay, they say they want to choose, let's say, engineering. Okay, so I'm asking them what you know about engineering. So they say, maybe I'm choosing civil engineering, and so on like this. But when I ask deeply about what you know about the civil, they will be answer me, not so sure what the about the civil engineering. So I'll be questioning back again. Do you know in engineering field there's a different different course in the engineering field, because it's like engineering field is variety. Have you understanding for certain course what is talking about? maybe some of the students is they don't know. So there's a little bit need to aware. Please do not choose a course without information, search of it, understand in detail, because this might be leading for your future possibility, but it's depend on students. Maybe when they studies, okay, they found out, this course might be not fit them. They're not really not really like this course and so on. So that's why we encourage your information search. So look through the internet. Okay, nowadays a lot of internet here is easy compared with those days. Okay, very difficult to get the info. So now on, you are the person is like fortunate generations is like what we very call is like information is a lot. You can search it in the internet, or let's say your future, okay, or you now you can try to search it. Let's say you're searching for the Utah website, you can look for the program informations. Okay, what are the program already prepared, and what a future career you can become, and so on. How much the cost involved, let's say 3 years course, how many monies is involving causing all these things. So already complete and comprehensive for providing by the Utah website for this one. So we are welcome you to look for it. That's one. Okay. Beside that, I will be encourage you all go through the ONET. Means that you can typing in a Google search O and then this net. Okay, it's actually American database for occupations. It's well known and popular and very popular using by the I think around the world. Okay, so you can through this ONET you can explore what are the details and descriptions of the occupations. Okay, however, let's say I give an example for you, the ONET part. Okay, you can search it in the online there. Okay, let's say I would like to searching for the counseling. Let's say counseling psychologist. Let's say, okay, you can search it for occupation quick search. When you enter the ONET there, you can searching for certain occupations there, or maybe some of you already know the first code is what, second code is what, and the third code is what. You can end searching, key in and go. You can search it. Then we will see a lot of suggestions here. Education occupations is here. But this one I have to aware, because a lot of occupation here is might be not available in Malaysia. So I'll be encouraged to find the nearest, which is let's say there's a different definitions. I can say, let's say counselor. You maybe in the US they call counseling psychologist and so on. So you can search it in the nearest one. Let's say I choose a counselor, so maybe let's say psychologist and so on. So I find the nearest. You can go through here. They will generate a summary for the report. Let's say you come up with the counseling psychology. So there's a summary here. You can look the tasks, tools, and technology. What are the knowledge you have, and what are skills you need to prepare yourself, ability, work activities, work contacts, and so on. We can go through for this one. Just only few criteria I will encourage you not refer here. Let's say the job zone, okay, educations, and even wages and the employments for this one. Okay, this one I will not encourage you to go through for this one, because it's how to say, it's more on America, US culture is not fit with Malaysia. So that's why I will encourage you to look for these tasks, tools, and the technology. I give you an example why so important for this ONET can helping you. Because this task, let's say I choose a counseling psychologist, okay? What are the tasks for counseling psychologists? Okay, normally they say you have to counsel individual groups, families to help them to understanding problems and so on. And you have to collect some information about the individual, means that your clients, about using the interview skills, case history, and so on. You have to observe using some techniques to do the assessments for your clients and so on. So it's a well-known, well-explained, what we can say, short and simple and comprehensive for you to understanding for it. That's why this is ONET. Normally, I will encourage students to look for this websites. Okay, so another part will be go through for the informations interview. Okay, after you searching information through the internet, okay, you actually can search it in your next part will be you can ask your friends, which is maybe your some of friends already studies current this course, or maybe your friends is already enter the working world, which is related the field that you would like to explore more. So you can ask them, maybe ask your family members, your parents, or even your parents friends, maybe your auntie and uncle and so on. It actually can help you. You can ask them for more information. Okay, what are the things you can explore, and what are the things you can understanding well for this one, what is the difficulties, challenges, is it future career is more okay, I mean, is it, what are the things, what are skills that I need to prepare for when I enter this field and so on. You can ask them. There'll be, I believe many of them will be say they'll share with you, okay, what are the things you have to prepare yourself, and what are the things you will begin, okay, for your, this is the informations interview. Okay, and then after that, you collect the informations interview from your friends, family members, or auntie and uncles, and also from the internet. Next part, I'll be ask encourage you, you keep collect the informations and analyze it. You see which one is more fit for you, and don't neglect, okay, do not forget, okay, you while you collect the information about analyzing, I'll be encourage you to discuss with your parents too, okay, so that they know, okay, they know, they will be give some suggestions and what the direction you can look through and so on. Okay, this is the informations interview for your. Okay, for the last part, which is after you get like information for your one about your self-assessment, that one. Second part will be research, maybe collects information from the friends and the internet. And the third part will be decisions making. Okay, okay. What are decisions making for this one will be before you take any info, I mean decisions making, I would like encourage you to get a, I mean to set your goal. Okay, what are the goal you need to achieve for your future. Okay, so normally I'll be encouraged that there's a tip set. Okay, how you set a how to say, how you set a goal which is more efficient and more relevant for yourself. Okay, I believe there is a smart there. Okay, we call the smart goal for you. You can encourage to try to apply for this one. Okay, actually, a lot of different techniques there. Okay, you can set the goals, but this one, just a sample for you. Okay, what are the goal you can set it? Okay, each you can use the smart. Okay, each of the alphabet is represent different meanings. Okay, means that S will refer to specific. Okay, M will be referred to measurable, and the third one is attainable, and the next one R will be go to a realistic, and the last part is timely. Okay, what is specific? Okay, you have to from now on, after you think already, okay, you have to be clear and specific about your goal. What are the goal you want to achieve? Let's say I would like to become a counselor. Okay, so this is a very specific. Okay, then the second one, you have to measure whether, how do you need to think about it, whether how you need to achieve this, what are steps you need to achieve as a counselor. So this is a measurable. Okay, you have to measure whether it's relevant for you or not. Okay, the third part is attainable. What is attainable? Okay, you have to searching now resources, okay, among surrounding you, whether it's like, because sometimes I will found difficulties because maybe some of you say, well, I'm studies, I found out I very weak in certain subject. which is might be affected my progress to achieve my goal, become a counselor. So if let's say I really find a difficulty to cope with a certain cause, so you have to see what are the resources can help you to improve yourself. Let's say I decided, okay, get a group mate or your friends to do group studies and so on. Okay, maybe time management and so on to get well more efficient to manage my academic performance. So this is attainable. So and the next one are you have to time to evaluate your goal whether it's realistic or not. Okay, whether it's like it's over your ability or it's like below of it. So you have to adjust for it time to time, because sometimes the environment is the factors of the environments is like will be affected our performance or these things. So that's why you have to time you have to evaluate whether your goal is a realistic or not. Okay, and the last one is timely. Okay, you have to go through, okay, because those days you have to say in a short term goal, okay, what are the progress I need to achieve for it. Let's say I plan to every semester, okay, at least achieve a 2.0 CGPA. Am I during this period, this time is appropriate for this one to complete my achieve my goal for this one. So that's why you have to see your time, you have to set a time, which is you have to let you all to read back to check back whether all your progress is in the right track or is a little bit slow or and so on. So that's why this is time for you. The timely is important for you to monitor your progress. So this is a smart goal for this one. So I think this one, before that, I go to the smart goal and go to this one. I think that's all for me. Okay. So if let's say got any questions later, you can write in the Q&A there. So we try our best to see how we can help you for this one. Before we proceed for the next one, I would like to invite you all to scan. Okay, maybe some of you using the scan bar QR code can provide feedback for us. Yeah. So we hope this feedback can helping us prepare for the future. What are topics that we can, our counseling and guidance unit can prepare the topic for you, for the students. Okay. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Grace.
Okay, I
Okay,
still,
so let me share screen first. Okay, so on this, thank you, Miss Grace, for the sharing. So if everyone of you have any questions that you would like to ask Miss Grace, so please drop your questions at the Q&A button there. Q&A section. So we would like to please scan please scan the QR code for the evaluation form. Okay, as appreciated if you could spend some time to feedback for the webinar, as your webinar is very important to us. So if you have any questions, you can just drop your questions at the Q&A button. Later, Miss Grace will answer. Okay, so you can just scan the QR code here. To share with Kate. Hi, Miss Grace, you there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm
Ah,
here.
yeah. There's something to share with you that actually I've been meeting with a lot of students during the program inquiry. and some of them they know their interest actually, but their friends going to different program. So in order to same class with their friends, so those students they give up on their choice to follow their friends, register the same program with their friends. So in order to avoid this wrong decision making, any advice that you can give and share with the students, because I believe that most of them during Form 5 they are very confusing which program to study and all this, so they will just follow their friends decision. Yeah.
Um, okay, what I understand the question is like from Erica that is mentioned there is like the question, am I see whether I'm understanding correct or not? Okay, what I understand for the question is like because a lot of students here still maybe they know what they need to choose, but they ends up also follow the friends, right? Is it? Am I correct? The question, I mean, asking.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, because I can't don't know what. Okay, my suggestions for this one. Okay, um, actually, I only can normally some of the students that I cannot deny. Maybe some of them say finally I will be go through with my friends. I cannot deny for this one, but I'll be remind again for the students because I cannot interrupt the students. You have to follow. I mean, you have to follow yourself, compare with students. Okay, I'll be encourage the children to make the decisions. I'll be explain to them. Okay, follow the students what you understanding. The reason you follow the students. Whether these decisions is really fit 100% fit with you, I'll be encouraged let them to think twicely according, let's say, if let's say you follow your friends, what the value is meet with your value. Okay, your friend's value is a very fit meet with your value or not, something like this. Whether the course that you choose is a very match with your personality. Okay, so I keep encouraging the students to think okay about these few factors okay and then sometimes I a little bit let them to think wisely to searching ask them what you know about the cause let them to see clearly to leading them to analyze the informations so that's why I normally would encourage the students. I cannot deny at last, okay, I can meet the students before, ends up the students also choose with I mean together with the friend, follow the friends, okay. I cannot interrupt them definitely, but because I'm already do my best to help the students to analyze all these things, the students also understanding why they're choosing according what the reason they're choosing for it. They're well known of this already. So that's why the responsibility I inform the students you have to take out this responsibility to face in the future if let's say you found out there's a difficulties or not fit with you and so on you have to follow I mean bear the responsibility take out the responsibility to deal with it some things like this because I will train the students become more responsibilities for themselves instead of I'll be interrupt them you have to do this and you do that so my normally counselor approaches will be more leading to thinking and then explore their worldview, expand it before make any decisions for this one. Yeah, this is my answer for this.
Okay, thank you, Miss Grace. So I believe that most of the attendees here are the Form 5, right? So okay, thank you for the advice. Yes, why as I saw you to raise hand. If you have any questions, you just type the question at the Q&A button below the screen. Later on, Miss Grace will be answering your questions. YS, yeah. So you just put your questions at the Q&A button. Okay. So any one of you, if you have any questions, you can just put your question at the Q&A button. Okay. We still have some times for answering the Q&A. The Q&A. So later the webinar will be end at 2 p.m. So if you have any questions, so please put in the Q&A button. All right. So okay. YS, are you typing? So, beside that, Miss Grace, do you have
Yeah.
any like the experience that sharing any student that consult you to ask for the opinion, those who already enroll into Utah
Mm-hmm.
and feel that there is not like the program is not suitable for them and they are still in confusing whether want to change the program or not. Is do you have meet this kind of student uh, to meet
Yeah.
with you? Do you mind
Yes.
to share? Yeah.
Yes, definitely. I meet before some of the students. Yeah, really, it's like existing students for the Utarians. Okay. While they study, they found out there's some courses is not really fit for them. There's it's a very difficult how I mean for them to cope with it, and they realize it their personality and so on is not really fitted. So they come and look for us. Yes, of course, they've got this such situations happens. So normally, when we consult with them, right, we will give the Utarians also to do the personality test. Okay, we encourage them to make appointments with us. The first part normally will be LPI. Okay, let them to see their what is the strength and weakness they can well known for their personality. And then the second one, I'll be encouraged for them to information search and then asking their lecturers, let's say for asking their current lecturers, let's say the courses informations, write an email, okay, asking the what are the career future information and also on for them so that they can know about the informations. And then the last part, normally once they collect information, just now what I show in the slide, so ends up they decided, okay, maybe some of them will be feeling that it's like not confident yet, no once the I mean new decisions whether it's a correct or not. So I just let them to suggest them, since you already decided to choose this one, you already well known for this one, all information collected for this one. The feeling is like normal, okay? Because there's an uncertainty there whether it's like not fit or not fit. Because uh there's a process. I think it's a process to explore for it. That's why I say you as long as you prepare yourself become more brave to deal with the challenges, how you see the problems, okay, how you need to deal with the problems is you have to prepare yourself to deal with the challenges. So this one, I think attitude need to importance for every one of us to deal with the uncertainty for that one. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Grace.
Mm,
I saw someone is
yeah.
asking, what to do if parents force me to study engineering program, but I'm totally not interested on it. So, do you have any advice to these students?
Okay, from here, for me, there's a not really 100% a specific answer for you whether you need to do how. I will encourage you discuss with your parents the reason why, in case of I mean the you can ask them, discuss with them the reason why your parents encourage you to study engineering programs. You can ask them, okay, maybe the way you asking communication style, the way you asking them, maybe is like how to say the tones, okay, and your attitudes, okay, might be how to say need to change a little bit, because sometimes we have a lot of conflict with parents, right? We normally will use like a lot of argument before they say, we already how to say throw back the angry all these emotions to the parents, say I don't want to study and so on and so on for this one. So I'll be encouraged first step when discussion before start, I have to you have to adjust yourself, okay, to get I mean you try to understanding why the reason your parents is encouraging you to study engineering programs. So when understanding programs, right, you also have to specific, okay, find the informations, what are the course that you interest for it. Okay, you have to do some homework before deal with your parents. Okay, you have to do a lot of homework, okay, and so on, and discuss with them why you choose this. You can use the sample for it, let's say information search, okay, with the expertise and your parents and or even your auntie uncle say this is what is a correct word. I see this student say parent feel engineering is a high pay job and very interesting, but they don't know what exactly is engineering. So this is compare you blaming your parents for this one. Okay, if let's say you could say field engineering is high pay, okay, so I'll be encourage you do homework. What are the homework? Must be searching for information about the engineering. Okay, since you say they don't know what exactly engineering is, so that's why you have to provide solid information to your parents, discuss with them. Okay, you from this let's say I'm from this valid website. Okay, according to this one the norm of the engineering is this, so discuss with them. So from here it's like my meaning is like it's not confront your parents or some things. Okay, since you want to discuss with your parents, right, I think you have to do some homework validly about the engineering and the course that you interest, which is you want to discuss, which you would like to studies to choose what that one. So you has like how to say show some facts, okay, for them. What if parents are very stubborn and don't want to listen? Okay, um, because this one I cannot answer directly for this one because I need to see the situation is how. Because normally in I have to responsibility my own words. Okay, I'll be encourage you. You have to understanding more. I mean the attitude for yourself. You have to start from yourself. Okay, the attitude first, which like you have to how to say change in another perspective to understanding your parents why they insist want you to study engineering. Okay, and then find the informations valid way and discuss with them. Yeah, this is like what I can suggest for this one. Yeah, because if you really found some difficulties, I think you can make appointment with the maybe your school's counselors. Okay, discuss for it what are the strategy. Okay, can they, I mean strategy, communication style strategy, can communicate with your parents. So this is much more effective way. Just now like Erica asked me the questions. Okay, previously definitely existing Utarians. Okay, they come and look for us. They also struggle for such questions, same situations with you. Okay, which is they feel that parents is very stubborn to want to listen and so on. So normally we do a counseling, career counseling for with them. Okay, so we explore more what are the strategy that these persons, I mean that students would like to discuss with the students. So we discuss together, find the alternative way, how to negotiate, how to discuss with your parents. So this is the important way. So that's why from here, that's why I say encourage you to you may make appointment with your counselors, okay, to discuss further strategy, alternative way, how you need to, I mean, deal with your parents, communicate with your parents. Yeah, some things like this. This is question for, I mean, this is answer for me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Grace, for the sharing and answering the questions. So, is there any questions again from all of you? All right. If no, if let's say later on, if you have any questions, you are still able to contact us or email us and or Facebook drop us a message to ask us anything. Okay. So thank you, Miss Grace, for the
Welcome.
sharing and. Okay, so before we end, I would like to share something, a quick share to all of you about the Utah. Okay, all right. For information, Utah has two campuses: Kampa campus, which located at Kampa, Perak, and Sungai Long campus, located in Kajang, Selangor. Right, and the area of study that Utah offer, which is accounting, business, mathematics, food science, art and social science, Chinese study, design, engineering, IT program, life and physical sciences, and also medicine, health sciences. Next, I would like to share quick facts from Utah. Okay, Utah offer more than 110 programs. And also we have over 67,000 of alumni, and the statistics show that we have 95 to 97% graduate employability rate within 6 months after graduation, which means our Utarian students, they graduate after within the 6 months, they able to get a job, right? And next, we have more than 70 student clubs and society for you to join, right? So, okay, if you have any questions, you can go through our website study.utah.edu.my/cn, and also you can like our Facebook page and drop us a message, and also you can call us or WhatsApp us at 016-2233-557, and also you are welcome to write. Last but not least, I would like to share later, 4 to 5 p.m., there is a Mandarin version of the career guidance. If you are interested to join, please scan the QR code. Please scan the QR code for the registration. The speaker from Miss Grace as well. All right, so that's it. If you have any questions, so you just give us a message lah. Okay, so scan the QR code if you would like to join the webinar later in Mandarin version, 4 to 5 p.m. later. All right, and also don't forget to joining us. See you. Bye.